Apex Predators, and we are on Ascent. So we have Apex defending, and then Twin Hunters attacking. So we got the Viper pick on both sides. Sage, Killjoys, 2 Killjoys. We have Raze. Oh no, changed their mind and gone for an Omen there. So by the looks of things, it's a Killjoy, Sova, locked in. Who else are we looking at being locked in? Jet locked in for the attacking side. We have Viper locked in for defenders.
Choose your agent.
And it looks like it's probably going to be the composition they're sticking with. So yeah, we have a good amount of site controllers and entry fraggers. So yeah, should be a good match. So Ascent is usually pretty good for defenders, so we should see Apex in theory having the map advantage for halftime.
Standing ahead.
Oh, some damage onto Viper very early on, and they're going for the A push. No, they seem to just be making some presence, but then now the attackers are rotating to short. And that was a good find onto the that was a good trade by the Sova, and then Killjoy joining in on the Killjoy versus Killjoy, and a good double. No, not a double kill, but 2 kills by both Razors there. It's a nice kill onto Killjoy by the attacking Omen, and then 2 people surviving on the defense side. So as expected, defenders have got the first round.
Let's fly.
So looking like it's going to be a mid push, but that was a good find by the Raze. Seems to be a bit of a commotion going on. And a nice double there from the Rays, but closely traded by the Omen. And then the defending Omen trading, but only to be traded out. And then Sova. And it's just a bit of a bloodbath there in the mid, with 3 defenders still alive by the end of that round. So it's 2-0 for Apex there.
Yes. Yes. Revealing area.
So it looks like they're trying their luck with the B mid split. But that was a good find by the Jet. Now let's see what the attacking side can do with it. The advantage.
Take flight.
So the scouting B and not finding anything yet. So it should be interesting to see if the attacking team does anything to find the Sova. But probably not, but because there are already 2 kills by the attackers. And it's now a 5v2. Oh, Ray's making it a 4v2. It should be a good find by the Rays there. But with still 3v1, it's going to be very tough to recover. Should be a good find though. And the Rays gets a nice 3k and an upgrade, so even though that they lost a round, it's still reasonably expensive. So that's a 2-1 for Apex. So it's looking like Jet is planning on making some noise to fake a ace site push, and then which should push those on B over. But no, Raze is just testing the waters a little bit there. Making very little noise. So a lot of attackers in mid at the moment. Jet making a way to short, while Omen's blocking the vision for mid. And oh, that was such a bad whiff by the Jet, but very well traded by the Sova. But the Viper soon trades back into a 3v3.
30 seconds left.
So that's a good find on a Viper by the Viper, even though she was out in the open. And then Race soon finishes off the attacking, and then the Omen has a bit of a battle there, and then soon closes the round out. 3v1. Why am I saying 3v1? Sorry. 3 versus 1. I was right the first time, never mind. Can you tell this is my first casting?
Here.
I'm trying. So, Jets has had a location revealed, and then Saver is trying to make some damage towards mid. Let's see if she gets successful. Oh no, she wishes the ult, and then progresses back to mid. So looking like they're gonna try and steamroll mid. That's a bit of a whiff there from the Omen, causing defense to lose 2 agents there.
Here.
There's a good find on the turret. Very risky for the Jet to do it, with her being so low. But that's a good find on the Killjoy, but soon traded out by the Sova. But Sova was then traded out by the Raze. So now it's a 1v... It was a 1v4, but now it's a 1v3. Unlikely she's going to do much more damage in this. So let's see what she can do. That was a bad whiff by the Killjoy. Not quite sure what she was doing there. But then Sova finishes the round off. And it's now 3-2 to defenders.
Here.
So the attackers are looking like they're opting for a push. A possible A short push. Going up the catwalk.
Revealing
Got the
area.
Omen blocking off mid. So they all seem to be going. There's a good Killjoy ult. But doesn't seem to be pushing people away. So we've got the Viper using her ult. But nothing from the Killjoy ult. The Viper dead. Soon traded out by the Raze. Traded out by the attacking Raze.
Player standing.
That's a nice trade by the Killjoy, but then Sova trades. And the attackers finish them off with 3 people still alive. So 3 rounds to 3. So still anyone's game. Ray's putting in a lot of work there, while the Omen on the defense is still struggling behind a little bit there. But we've still got Killjoy on Twin Hunter with no kills, so they definitely need to step up a bit there. So I'm sure the mental gymnastics that's going off in the Killjoy player in Twin Hunters is probably getting to her a bit. So, that was a questionable push there by the Jet, and very very well expected punishment there. So we're now in a 4v3 scenario. Spike still outside A, but with 40 seconds to go, they really do need to make a push there. And
30 seconds left.
and it's looking like the saver is committing to the A, closing the door, and the plant next to, well, in front of the generator. So we've got the defender Killjoy, making sure the
Enemy
ooh,
remaining.
that's a good find by the Omen to find, ooh, and a whiff of
Is this their best?
a bounce by the Rays there, which was rather unfortunate. And a good find on the Killjoy ult to make the round very costly for the defending team there. So, still got a relatively decent buy, apart from the Sova on the Spectre, and a full buy from Twin Hunters.
There.
So, good first find by the Sova onto the Rays. And Jets is making some moves onto market and finding the first kill onto the Sova. Oh, that was unfortunate, but a very good trade by the Viper there. A good trade, oh, a good double kill by the defending team to put it back into a 2v2. They seem to have a good grasp on where the remaining,
Player standing.
but couldn't quite finish it off, which was a shame, but a very good double kill to end the round by the Killjoy there. So now at 5-3 to Twin Hunters.
Yes. Yes.
And they're looking like they're going for it, poking and prodding onto A.
Here.
That's a good find by the Rays with the lesser weapon. So there shouldn't be too. We still got the Omen guarding the upgrade, so I don't think the Rays will be able to recover that. But that was a good find by the Saver onto the Viper there. And not quite sure what the Omen is doing, still at outside B with the...
Spike planted.
Oh, that was a very good find by the Rays there. Using her utility to bounce over the generator.
Enemy remaining.
But it seems to
Out of charges.
all be in vain, as
Scanning ahead.
it was a 3v1, but the Sova managed to bring it to the 2v1
Enemy remaining.
with a very good hold there,
Nowhere to run. Concentrate, Sova.
and that was a very good clutch. I thought
Give up.
the Sova was going to whiff that, but a nice 4K by the Sova there. And judging by the economy, the Omen is going to struggle for a full buy. Possible. Nope. Omen is pretty decent there. But yeah, nice to see Killjoy uh, on the uh, on the board there with some impact to the scoreboard at least. But yeah, so we got the spike still at spawn, but with the multiple attackers around the mid and A section, it's looking like they'll probably end up on A, but we do have the Omen poking and prodding on B as well, with a possible fake maybe. Nope, he's just gonna join in with the rest of the team, and Jet's gonna find the entry kill onto Sova, and a very good second kill onto Raze,
Enemy remaining.
and everyone just seems to be dropping like flies, with Omen remaining. Looking like, yep, he's upgrading.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
I think he's probably opting for... I don't think he's gonna do much, especially with that door being closed. So it looked like he was gonna just attempt an exit kill just to make it a bit more expensive, but he doesn't even get one kill out of it. Which was a shame, really, but at least for the Omen. So now it's 6-4, so they've Twin Hunter has definitely secured at least the tie. So let's see, with Sova using his ult very early, Viper killing the Jets, and Sova trading, but with a lot of damage, may as well still be a
Deploying drone.
4v3 at this point. Some good information from the Sova owl there,
Right here.
but with two still watching the cross from spawn, it would have been wise for the Sova to push then. So
Clearing
Sova
area.
falls back, and now they are opting for the B push. That's a good double kill, bring the Viper
30 seconds
up to
left.
3 kills this round. Let's see if Viper... Oh,
Standing.
that was unfortunate for the
Spike
Viper.
down B.
Getting traded out by the Killjoy, and then now it's just a 1v3 for Twin Hunters. With the 10 seconds left, I don't think he's gonna do all that much, sadly. And that was a good finish for the Sova, with the 3 defenders
Last round in the half.
still alive. So the defenders definitely got a decent economy for this last round, and attackers looking like they've got a decent economy as well for this last round too. So it's anyone's game really at this point for the if they manage to tie, or attackers manage to get the 2-round advantage. So it's looking like a B push with the Jet lurking catwalk, making sure no one from B passes through mid.
You should run.
So we've got the Viper's pit on B, on A, sorry, and a Killjoy on here as well, which has made the attackers opt for a push to B, and the Razors obviously found her first kill. Oof, that was a nice double kill. Well, one of them being a team kill, which was a little bit unfortunate, actually. So, not quite good, but still 4v2 post-plant. It's not looking good.
One enemy remaining.
And, oh, that was a nice trade, but still 3v... Oh, now it's a 2v1. 1v1 now. Now it's getting interesting. But, unfortunately, Jet gets the third kill of the round and finishes
Switching sides.
the half 7-5. So now we have Apex on attack with Twin Hunters on defense. So we've got a push so far, which has been yep, still managed. Oh, no. So we got
Spike down A.
the Sova starting off the defense, and then we got the Jet with a double kill and the Omen with one kill, and it seemed to have just squandered the attacking sides. And well, that was a very impressive flawless round by the defense there. So 8-5 to yeah, Twin Hunters. So attack seemed to have just opted for a pistol upgrade and not much else. And that was a good first find by the Jet on the defense. Oh, the Omen has managed to put it to a 4v4, but defending Omen has seen trade made it more beneficial, and now it's a 3v2 in favour of the defense.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
One enemy remaining.
And that was a great double kill by the Sova
Yes. Yes.
to finish the round off. So 9-5. Not looking like the attacking team have got much steam, which is unfortunate. But Killjoy still on 3 kills. Definitely seems a bit like the bullet sponge of the team, sadly.
Take flight.
So, a lot of information. Not much information the attackers, knowing that there are 3 people defending the site at the moment. That's a good entry kill by, well, not entry kill, it's just a defense by the jet there. Onto the Omen. Oh, that was a nice find by the Killjoy, but that was unfortunate that she couldn't do much with that. Ooh, that was bad timing by the Killjoy. And a good find by the Omen. And now he's just managed to trade up. Viper very low. That was a good kill by the Raze.
30
That
seconds
was a good punishment by the Sova. And a nice second kill by the Sova.
planted.
And 3v2 post plant. Not looking great, although 2 attackers very low.
Last player standing.
A nice raise trade there to make it 1v2. But it's looking, even with the low HP, it's still looking very unlikely for the Omen. And now he's going to be locked onto the site and most likely die to the spike. As indeed he will. So if it wasn't the spike, he'll probably be finished off by at least one of the other attackers there. So 9-6 in favour of Twin Hunters. So we've got the Viper wall blocking off A short and the entrance to A heaven. And we have a catwalk push. Spear fronted by Raze, and she's gonna check the corner and find the jet. Now it seems to be a full-on assault. But a good hold off by the Killjoy, but soon traded out by Raze's boombox. So now we were a 4v3 post plant, but Raze soon changed that and turned it into a 4v2. It's looking very unlikely, especially with the Omen down below in hell. It's just spamming away. It's looking unlikely that defenders have got much of a stake into this round. So Omen's already started his retreat, and then with Killjoy making a little bit more impact onto this round. And then we've got the Omen saving the Odin. So yeah. Considering the kill discrepancy towards the bottom of the attacking team, it is actually pretty even. There's really not much in it.
Stay safe.
So it's looking like they're going for a straight up B push. We've got one in boathouse and one on catwalk. Both trading out. Ooh, that's a nice push by the Raze, much needed. Oh, and that was rather unfortunate, and it seemed to be a rather quick wipe. All happening really quickly there. 3 members surviving on the defence. so they shouldn't have much of an issue with their economy at least. And yeah, so we got a decent money pool from 2 on the attacking side, but if the attackers do lose, it's looking like 3 people will be resetting. So they need to have a really good round this round to make sure that they don't get reset. And so far it's not looking very good, but with a good one-on-one trade there at the start. But Raze with a double kill, I think that was, and the defending Raze came back with 1 kill. So now it's a 3v3, and we got the Omen planting on B on a very empty site,
One enemy remaining.
opting for the close heaven plant. That was a good find by the Omen there. So, as predicted, well, not as predicted, as expected, they needed to have a really good round on the attacking side there, so they don't get reset, and they managed to still keep 3 people alive. So, bit of an odd buy for the defenders so far. A little bit all over the place there, but the economy seems to be still rather balanced, so they shouldn't have too much of a discrepancy when it comes to their next buy. So we got the Killjoy with the entry frag there, and then we got the Jet with the second kill with the headshot with the Judge. We have the Viper pit in the middle of sight, post plant, so it's going to be very hard for the defenders to get back into this round. Although we do have a 3k from the Jet there, but Raze bringing it back to a 2-on-2.
Last player standing.
And then we have
Last player standing.
1v1. That was a good showstopper. And then we got... Oh, that was unfortunate. That was probably going to be a loss regardless. So... But that was a nice death from... kill from the grave. That's what I was supposed to say. So yeah. Four ults online for the defense, but both sides still got a decent buy regardless.
Nowhere to run!
And that seemed like a shame of a waste. Probably could have used that. That was a nice spam through the floor, wall even, with Raze chiming in for the second kill. A good couple of kills in mid to bring it from a 5v3 to a 4v2.
Turret down. Spike planted.
So we got Killjoy with very low health, and Raze,
One enemy remaining.
and we got the Killjoy get more kills on the board. Seems to have woken up a bit better now. Took a while to warm up. we're in a 1v4 post plant, and it's looking like well, the Rays never even moved from B, so had all the intention of saving that round. So she at least gets away with a Phantom, and we have a full team of defenders with their ults as well. By the looks of it, we've got a semi-decent buy on defense. So yeah, we've got 3 Phantoms, a Vandal, and a Judge. So I'm guessing the Judge will probably be aiming for the close angles there. So we got the nice first kill by the Rays onto this Sova that was on catwalk there. And then looking like they're opting for a mid and A split. No, Viper seems to be rotating through defense spawn and going towards B. So 55 seconds remaining. And it looks like the interesting use of so even though we've got 1 defender in the Killjoy ult, doesn't really matter too much because she traded her ult there just to make sure that she had no one pushing onto her. But she's still very far from home, from doing any sort of damage, and now 1v4 with a Judge. It's and that's a very unfortunate peak there. Had no idea. I don't think anyone was next to tree. So yeah. But 4v1 post plant. Very little the Killjoy could have done then. So we are 11-10. With 4 ults still online for the defense. We got a nice 20k from the Jet and 18 kills from second place there. So definitely doing a lot of impact. Oof, that was a good push from the Killjoy there. She should not have had that kill. But the Sova's soon trading out. But then the Omen there trading back. So now it's a 3v4 post plant. Sova using his ult, but getting nothing. So seems like they are opting for the Heaven retake. But yeah, that showstopper didn't really do anything. The Raze was killed long before.
Last player standing.
And now it's a 1v3 with a Judge. Oh, now she traded. Oh, that was a very nice attempt there. A very good spray on 2 of them. But sadly for defense, she was traded back. So now match point for Apex. Yep. So we got the Killjoy finally waking up a lot there. The Raze with 25 kills, 15 for 14, 14 and 9. So even with a slow start, the attacking sides have actually done really well to counter the Killjoy's slow start to the game. That's a nice entry from the Killjoy onto the Raze, and then we got the Killjoy. Oh, that's a nice hit from Raze by the with the showstopper, and then we got the shock dart onto the Jet. So 2v5 match point, 1v5. It's very unlikely the Killjoy is going to have much say into. And as expected, managed to take one out, but 4v1 couldn't really do much there. That was a very good GG's there. A very exciting game. A lot of multi-kills there. So we got the MVP on the Raze, which very expected.